morning. Today is the 1st of October and we're just off to the Furious Driving social event at Job's Garage near Coynton in Warwickshire. This is the second event Mr. Richardson's done this year, and of course so many of you will have seen the first event, which was up at the Motorist, which is sort of near Leeds. It's a wonderful day to be recording this. It's nice and sunny, unlike yesterday, which was very kind of dark and rainy and a little bit on the miserable side. And it's time for the monthly channel update. September was quite something. There were actually quite a number of shows that I attended last month. I do apologise for the dark that I seem to be sitting in at the moment. There's not much I can do about that, just the light, I'm afraid. So yeah, September was a month where we did an awful lot. Attended a great number of different types of show. Big one, of course, BL Autumn Rally, which was at the end of the month, but also the Fuel Power Party. That was a very enjoyable time, as well as Concord Classics, which is the nearest show to where we live in Eastleigh. It happens every year, and just generally there were lots of cars that I drove for last month, some of which you haven't actually seen on the channel yet. The SMMT test day, which happened a couple of days ago now, 29th of September, was actually very good. It was a much more sort of relaxed affair than the last one that I attended, and I'm very grateful for that. Very grateful, of course, to Mr. Bill and Lady Corporal Holmes from Fuel Power for helping me out on the day, and also to all the manufacturers who allowed me to drive their brand new cars. It's not everyone who gets to do that. I don't really consider myself to be a journalist. I just have my job when I source cars for people, and I happen to also like reviewing cars, and that's really it. I'm not someone who's backed by a publication or anything like that, or a manufacturer. I'm independent both in the sense of actually, when I find cars for people, and also in terms of what I say. There's nobody who's really advising me to say one thing or the other. But I do like to be kind of considerate towards what I say. If I don't need to really criticise something very harshly, then I won't. But equally, if something needs to be pointed out, such as on the new MG4, which doesn't have a rear wiper and doesn't have a start-stop button, neither of those developments I particularly like, then I will say, of course. But I hope you enjoy the rest of the videos. I did 6 more cars on the day, apart from the MG4, which people have been begging me for some quite considerable time. And so I do hope that you enjoy the others. I know that these days the channel isn't particularly directed towards the sort of newer cars that it used to be, but we still do like to do them because they're actually some of my most watched content, particularly the MG stuff. And I'm very grateful to everybody who has watched that just walk around a brief test drive. It's something that I'm not sure I particularly buy one of those cars. I don't think it's really me, but it's nice to be able to see what's going on. We do intend to continue with other cars this month. I'm actually supposed to be filming another episode of No Budget Reviews at Job's Garage today. We've also got a show that's coming up at the weekend. It's a little local show in a place called Bracefield, which is near Romsey. And I do hope that you enjoy that as much as I do. I think I am going to enjoy it because Mr. Partridge, who was Maxi and various other cars for TOs have been on the channel before, will be coming with me. So I hope you enjoy that. I don't know what that's going to be like. It could be a big show, it could be a really small one. I'm not actually sure at the moment. You know what I mean? Also, I'm supposed to be reviewing a number of other classic cars this month. I'm not entirely sure at this point in time how many of them I'm going to get to do. But I'm trying to do as many as possible. I've got lots of offers, and I just need to coordinate the diary to be able to do them. The trip I made up to the north in August, where I reviewed an awful lot of cars in a very short space of time, took a really, really long time to actually put that together. Just because of the geography of things, I'm having to be mindful about price of fuel and also the needs of my lady wife. It's very important to attend to the needs of a lady wife, because if you just keep going off every single weekend all the time and don't consider their needs, and they don't particularly like it, and I'm sure many of you gents out there will understand what I mean. Actually, to be honest, that's more important than anything else in terms of the relations we have here on Earth. So the NEC in November is going to be potentially a very exciting event, and I'm booked in for that. Shambolic Shuffling will be occurring. People have already asked me about it, and yes, there's even a possibility that I might be on a stand, and I won't be on the stand an awful lot because I've got to get round the show, which will probably take 16, 17 or more parts. So I won't be on that for very long, if I am on the stand at all. It's very provisional at the moment. Also, it's provisional, it's really a big thing. Many months ago, back in May, I recorded a very vague vlog about a Volvo that I discovered in the local area. One of my friends had told me it was there and it might be for sale. We might actually be looking to buy that car. I won't tell you any more about it than I told you in that very vague vlog. It's called an unmissable opportunity, and I'll link to it in the description below if you haven't seen it, but we'll see actually if that's going to be something we can do. That will be a project. It's not got an MOT at the moment, so it will need that, and it will need a fair bit of work. I've been in consultation with famous Volvo expert and general mechanical genius Mr. Coleman, a rubbish mechanic, about what to do if I end up buying it. We'll know actually in a couple of days whether or not we have, although I don't think I'll be revealing whether or not I've bought it for quite some time, even to the channel members who are very, very much supporting the channel at the moment, keeping it going. It's amazing how much proportion of monthly income that the channel has, and I'm not able at the moment to change my situation. I'm not able to give up my job that I do to go entirely 100% full time onto YouTube like people like Mr. Richards. Well, actually, he's kind of a bit like me. He has a sort of business where he does photography, so that actually makes up a big proportion of his income. Certainly Ian Seabrook, James Martin, people like that, they pretty much are sort of full time. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens about that, I suppose. If you do want to join the channel, then there's a button below if you want to contribute every month towards the cost of running the channel. They are considerable. I don't cover the cost at all, and far from it, of running the channel most of the time. It doesn't work like that, but it's fine. I'll keep going when I do, and I'm very blessed this month past to have actually sourced 3 different cars for clients. That's the sort of level of work that I like to have. It's not always possible to have that, but even in the crazy second-hand market we have at the moment where prices are very high, people still need cars, and I'm very grateful that I'm still being employed to source cars for people, because that is actually my main job. That is something that brings in a lot more income than YouTube does, and it enables me to continue to make videos. So most of the money that I make from that goes straight back into the channel. The other job I have in addition to that, it enables me to not have to worry too much about how much money the channel makes per month. but it'd be nice to get in a situation where actually the channel does eventually at some point pay for itself. So don't feel ever obliged to give anything, don't need to. I'd much rather you just watch the videos, enjoyed them, liked the videos, left a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Those things all very much help. And so, if you want to support them, then that's really the main thing that you can do. Anyway, I think that's quite enough for this October 2022 update. Certainly the sunlight is not helping particularly. Hopefully, if we get this, put it there. There we go. That's better, maybe. But thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Like this video and leave a comment below. Thank you to everyone who has provided their cars, who's left comments, who has given donations, and generally who has been part of this channel, which is now over 4 years old, which I personally can't really believe. Thank you. Lloyd Consulting stickers, t-shirts and mugs are available by clicking the link to the Google form in the video description below.